I decided to like go live because my socials have been like really bad and I hear going live helps. Someone was being so mean to me in the chat. I had to block them afterwards. Their profile picture is a celebrity. Like a celebrity that like men really love. Yeah. This celebrity I happened to be at the same party as last weekend. He came up to me and was like, I love your stuff. You're so, and it's so funny because it's like this guy's in my chat being so fucking mean. And I'm like, your fucking hero is a fan of mine.
Hi everybody, welcome back to another fun, silly, crazy episode. My name's Moobie.
I'm Snelly.
And I'm Ray.
And today we have a special guest. Caroline Baniewicz, welcome to In the Slot.
Thank you for having me in the slot.
Of course, long overdue.
I love it here in the slot.
Yeah, it's good vibes, it's good energy, and like I can't wait to dive into Caroline today.
Yeah, I was wondering, like, are we talking about me or are we just like chilling? Like, what are we?
We're like doing a little mix of both.
Okay,
look.
Well,
because you know we like to prep a little bit, and then sometimes I'm like, wait, I want to know.
You guys have a sheet, and I'm really impressed.
And it's fully filled.
It's really impressive. Do you know how hard it is to fill a full sheet in this day and age?
Literally so hard, and no ChatGPT.
And with your own thoughts.
And my own thoughts. And also you guys have bullet points.
Yeah. True. Well, that's Dev kind of like
very
sectioning it off.
Dev.
So shout out Dev. So let's dive into Caroline and how Caroline started. I think it's so funny because you started on Barstool Idol, right? That's how you like did the whole thing. Which I didn't know Barstool Idol existed.
Yeah,
I didn't know that either.
I didn't know either.
So give people the explanation for those listening and watching.
Okay, so basically Barstool Idol, like they had like 12 people come into the office. It was like the Yak. When the Yak was on NYC. You know what? My boyfriend was signing up and he was like, I think you should sign up.
She saw it in the newspaper.
I'm not kidding. He was like, I'm going to sign up. I think you should sign up too. And so then I signed up. And so they had us all in the office. And do you want to know what they did? They spinned the wheel and whoever's name it landed on got to stay. And the last person had to go home. She was this girl. Her name was like Bree Hunter is her. I don't know. But she had to go home.
Like literally.
She traveled.
She went all the way there and then they're like, all right, see ya.
What?
They didn't give her anything.
Damn.
She just didn't.
Why? Because they got too many people?
No, it was just like what the Yak was gonna, like that's just the first elimination.
Because
it was like fun. And it was like, as a viewer, like that is funny.
Yeah.
But I do feel bad for her.
Yeah.
But she's doing fine.
Oh, that's good.
And then it was just like a week-long thing and every day they like got rid of someone.
And you just presented different talents.
We did like different things.
Caroline, and you won, right?
And I won.
You won?
Yes.
But they hired like 5 people from the show. So it's like, I won, but like.
So who did they hire?
12,
you?
Me, Clamor, John Rich, Danny Jackal.
Oh, yeah.
I think that maybe it's just us
4. But still.
It's just so funny because thinking of like
Nadu. Yeah, but Nadu, like, to me, they did hire him, but he like already worked here before.
Yeah.
So like I don't feel like he was like discovered. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But Nadu was really funny during it.
What was your winning act? Also, were you nervous in front of or did you know like the head honchos on the Yak when you were like performing?
No, I didn't.
Which helped.
Like, how did you prep for this?
So at one point they like even said like, can you name all the members on the Yak? And I could not, and I felt really bad about that. And that was on me. That was not good. I should have known that was better. That first girl that like with the hoop earrings, she's like slaying, she's mugging so hard. They just like voted, they didn't even give her a chance.
Damn.
She just got spun off on the wheel.
For those listening, we're looking at the Barstool Idol season 3.
Are these people that work? Is that Joey?
Joey.
Yeah, he was on it. He got voted off.
What?
Wait, Joey who?
He's like a reality star or something.
Yeah.
Oh, no way.
And he did a show with my friend Haley.
Oh.
Called Summer in the Hamptons. Wait.
Summer.
It was like a Summer Hamptons love connection group.
Yeah.
Wait, Caroline, they used that photo of you for like everything. And you know who you look exactly like in that photo? The girl we were talking about. Caroline has a doppelganger from Ozark. Sister in Ozark. What's her name? Let's look her up so people can.
I feel like afterwards I saw her on the street.
Really?
I feel like I did.
That's literally Caroline's sister.
So, okay, so I said this on Fishbowl, but I'm going to say it. I kept getting that I looked like her for years and years and years. Mm-hmm. And then one day I checked my like messages.
Sophia Hubowitz.
Yes, she's such an icon, beautiful girl.
Great.
I checked
Ozark's great too.
my messages and she DM'd me out of the blue and said, people stop me on the street and ask if I'm you. And I said, girl, everyone's been doing that to me for years. Like, everyone tells me I'm amazing in Ozarks. And then she said someone on the 6th train was like, the Lockheed Martin video is awesome. I've been getting this for 2+ years. And I feel like, to me, like, that's like a sign of like,
success.
Yeah, I was like, oh,
that's awesome.
Ozarks, people say she looks like me.
I would
Also,
freak
it's so funny
out.
because I'm sure, not that she's not, like, she's definitely not expecting that, like, to be, like, compared
She said
to.
she's not really online, so she was a little confused.
Does she follow you?
Yeah, we follow each other.
Oh my god,
That's so wholesome.
Cool.
No, you
Yeah,
should do a
she's
video
sweet.
together where you're like twins or bump into each other and do something crazy.
Yeah, switch at birth.
Do you guys feel like maybe you are some, like, descendants, possibly?
Well, the thing about me is I fear, and it might just be like a basic white girl thing, but people tell me I look like a lot of people. Like,
Blue eyes, blonde
I have a
hair?
lot of doppelgangers.
Has anybody ever told you you look like someone you're like, ooh, that hurt my feelings?
I'm sure.
But
I don't know who it
no
is.
one's bringing a bell.
Like, I get like a lot, like I always get like there's this one paparazzi video of Hailey Bieber eating a salad. And I get a DM to me like all the time of people being like, I thought this was you.
Oh, wow.
I think like one time too, I forget, I don't know, we all did a TikTok together and all the comments were like, is that Hailey Bieber?
Yeah, I get that on
What?
I get that on TikTok like every
That's
Hell
a
yeah.
great
That's,
compliment.
yeah, that's
every
dope.
post, which
That's
is really
awesome.
sweet. She's the
Yeah.
like prettiest girl in the world.
Oh, that one?
Oh, it
Devin
does
for
look
the
like
Yes, I
you.
get that.
Devin's
People
showing-
DM that to me every day. I get that DM to me.
does
That's
look like
Hailey
you.
Bieber? That looks literally like you.
Yeah, I know.
That's you in the
That's
Barstool
crazy.
cast
It's when
too,
she had
yeah.
blonde hair, yeah.
So from Barstool Idol, like, do you feel personally like really close to like Clemmer, like the people you came in from? Like, you know how in Love Island, how like
Like the original, yeah.
yes, like those kind of castings.
You guys,
like,
it's
you guys
basically
have a
like you're on
special
Love
bond?
Island.
In the beginning, I really love my Barstool Idol fam, but in the beginning, definitely. Like in the beginning, we like talked about starting a podcast together. Can you imagine? But yeah, not as much anymore. But like I still love them. It's just that like we kind of found our like grooves, and like our people here.
How? Oh, sorry.
I was just say, did you and Nadu cross paths when you were at Beach House? Or was he not there that weekend?
Yeah, but like here's the deal: is like I think we got in a Twitter beef a few years ago.
Oh.
Because I don't even want to like say. But,
Clip.
Like, yeah, I know. I know.
I think you got
but
a Twitter.
I don't even want to get. I think it was just like, you know, he be tweeting at women a lot about their boobs, and I don't even think I even responded. I think I just was like blocked him, and so now.
So he tweeted about your boobs?
No, I was just tired of it popping up on my For You page. Or he tweeted something like about like some girl was like 30 years old and he's like, this girl
I'd like to hit
washed
that.
up. Like, and I was like, okay, I think I've had enough.
I think I'm done with
Enough
this.
Nadu.
Yeah, I think I've had enough. But
Yeah.
so we didn't really say hi, but I mean, Nadu's always been nice to me.
Yeah. So how do you feel like Barstool is like change? Oh, so you've been here for what now? How long?
Like 3 years.
Which is crazy. And you were so nice to me when I first started.
Okay, I'm
And
always
I
saying that I was like Team Moobie.
Ugh,
always.
literally from the start. And I literally have on this like thank Caroline for being so nice, because when I first
so
started,
sweet.
and like shout out Bella too,
Yeah,
she
Bella
was
rocks.
like, so you guys are so welcoming, and we did a TikTok together. Remember that like random TikTok in the lobby, because that's only where I stayed, in the lobby, and you were just so welcoming, and I thank you for that.
No, I think when you start at Barstool, everyone at Barstool is wonderful, but they do haze you a little bit.
Yeah, they totally do. Make you feel a little bit afraid.
Yeah, they do.
So
And then like a year later, you're like, why did you guys do that?
yeah, and then you're like, wait, everyone's so nice and chill, and like not.
And then someone gets like someone young gets hired, and then you watch it all happen
and
again.
you get like kind of traumatized. Yeah,
And you're like watching it happen secondhand again, and you're like, oh no.
And they come in at guns blazing, and you're
When
like,
you're a
chill
part
the
of
fuck
it,
out.
then you're leading the haze.
Yeah. Then all of a sudden I'm like, let's haze this.
Yeah.
bitch.
And then
Yeah,
and then
try
sometimes
in.
it's like, yeah, I just kind of want to haze her. I can't help it.
It's like, actually, let's take this
Asuna.
times 2, yeah.
Yeah, it's like I just kind of want to balloon. I don't know what to do.
Like shout out Una though for like going on Beach House. I mean, that it was so. If I was in that position, I don't think I could have done that.
Yeah, I was gonna say, do you guys think you could have done that your first year?
When I got hired, like the second week I worked here, I was on Surviving Barstool, and
It's a rite of passage.
you.
It's
it
rite
was
of
a rude
passage.
hot.
It was a rude
Yeah.
awakening. It
Well, yeah,
wasn't
you
as
were
bad
on-
as the season you did.
Yeah, but you fought. You
were also-
you and Grace scream at each other or something?
It was off camera. Actually, we didn't scream at each other. I'll tell you. No, I'll
Okay.
tell you. Because me and Grace are good friends. Like, we're so past this.
Yeah.
Grace, like, backstabbed me. And we got basically, like, she, like, could have saved me and decided to vote me out instead. And she also, like, conspired behind my back. And, like, I kind of caught her. And since she didn't want to be, like...
And it feels like life or death when you're in the show.
It's
basically.
ridiculous.
Like it feels ridiculous saying it out loud, but in the show you're literally like,
No,
I'm gonna die.
I feel like it would be so hard to compartmentalize.
Yeah.
Compartmentalize.
And then,
like,
like,
what's real and what's...
She was doing, like, a watch show at a bar. And she was like, come watch this episode. And I was like, no.
no, I hate you.
You
So-
backstab
I know.
You come in with a knife already.
It's just a game, though. And so, like, she didn't want to... there was just like a moment where like she was like whispering behind my back and I was like, what's going on?
You're like, what are you saying?
And she just said, said something like, you're being too much to me. And I was like, oh, so you can vote me out, but you didn't have to say that.
yeah.
So then she voted me out and she came up to apologize. And we didn't yell at each other, but I did say like, I love you. I don't really want to talk to you right now.
Yeah, so valid.
But she forgot her toothpaste. And I was like, I'll leave my toothpaste for you. I'll leave those cough drops for you because I know you need them. And I love you.
But don't
talk to me.
But
That's what it was like that. It was just like that. We didn't yell at each other. She was like, oh, I'm so sorry.
Yeah, I feel like that's really natural to have some tensions arise in a kind of situation.
And that was in the office, right? The Surviving Barstool?
Yeah. But like also if I was in her position, you know.
Yeah.
Probably the same
It's
thing.
just crazy. It's just such an unnatural thing that we have to compete to the death, basically, and surviving. And like,
it's also, it's hard to remember it's a game when it consumes your
it's your
life.
coworkers. You see them
day.
every day. Like next week, you're like, hey, Grace. And then you're like, oh my God.
And it's so funny because I'm like, I can't believe she backstabbed me. That's the game we were playing.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Everyone
And,
backstab each other.
and it sucks, but it's like, that's just like the game we're playing.
Also, like sometimes I live in this like fantasy world where like I don't know what's as like intense or whatever not. But I feel like too, like I expected like when Maddie was going to Surviving, like I thought someone was like get up and make an announcement, guys, like, you know, like today, like let's all just have fun out there, but like at the end of the day, like this is a game, so like don't take it too seriously.
I didn't realize that when you stepped into the arena, it was like no one was like everyone, or like I would think, oh, cameras are off, let's banter.
Exactly.
No, the cameras are off and everyone's still fucking playing the game.
Like one of the reasons I got voted off was because there was one night, obviously cameras are off. I'm like, okay, well, I'm gonna go to bed. Like I'm really tired.
Yeah.
And they were like, well, you didn't stay up. And it was like 4 a.m. and they're like, you didn't stay up. So.
You're like, sorry, I was fucking tired.
And then you lose out on bonding moments if you're not in on the social thing.
On the other side, when you do those games, you do bond.
Yeah, and it makes you closer, and then you leave, and you're like, that was crazy, and then it's forever on the internet.
I think you bonded
and it's forever on the internet.
It's forever. We can go back and look. So when, and this is not like a hard pivot, but did you always do comedy, or was it like always in your repertoire, or when you started at Barstool was like comedy on the side, or then did it become bigger?
I only started doing comedy post-pandemic. Like I went to school for music, and I wanted to like do music, and I like still obviously love making music.
Yeah, she's a beautiful singer.
You can stream my music, or sorry. Thank you. I'm messing up the mic.
No, we always do that.
No, it's so hard to not do. But you can like listen to my music, you can listen to pop punk, you can do whatever you want.
Oh, totally.
But like, so anyways, you know, during the pandemic, like I was just like listening to a lot of comedy stuff and I was like watching a lot of comedy and I was like, and there was nothing to do. I was like, I'm just gonna make videos.
Yeah. And then you did that. Did you ever get nervous? Did you ever get embarrassed?
Well, on Saturday,
no.
I'm opening for Hannah at Carnegie Hall.
Yes.
Oh yeah. And of course I'm nervous for that.
Wow.
Oh, yeah.
That's
I know.
so exciting.
That's amazing.
Have you been like practicing your set? Do you have to get your sets approved before? Like your
No, I mean she's seen it. If you're doing like a corporate gig where like you're doing comedy for like, I don't know, Panda Express, I don't know.
Wait.
You have to take that
do
approved.
that?
I've done a corporate gig, it's horrible.
Wait, yes. And you were like, didn't something happen where like no one was listening?
No one was listening. It was at a PF Chang's.
Wait, explain.
Full lights were on. Full lights were on. By the way, the money was insane.
Oh, great.
The money was crazy.
Really?
Good.
Like over $1,000 a minute.
What?
The money was insane.
And you're
How
like,
long did you go for?
I think I was supposed to go for 20 minutes.
Wow.
But I don't even think I could make it that long. Like it was so bad.
But weren't they talking during
Everyone
it?
was talking over it. All the lights were on at PF Chang's. So I do like
kinda easier.
some comedy. I do some songs. Yeah. The songs start and the DJ like accidentally played another song too. So there were two songs playing at once. It was horrible.
Wow. Worth it though.
That's
It
a
was
lot.
yeah, it was definitely worth it.
also PF Chang's great meal.
No, wonderful. I had so much fun. I would do it again.
How many people is Carnegie Hall?
I think it's like 3,000. I don't
Oh my
know.
God. And is that your biggest yet?
Probably.
Oh my
That's
God.
huge.
Probably. It's also just like iconic.
That is iconic.
So have you been going, like you've been with Hannah a bunch, I feel like.
Yeah.
How has
like,
it been working
out
with
and
you?
She's the
about.
best. Can't say enough great things.
Yeah.
She's awesome.
And but like before this, when you like were you just going to like comedy cellars and stuff like that, or were you traveling?
You do.
too,
There's
or?
like comedy. So like, okay, so the way comedy works is like you start doing open mics and you meet people, and then there's like self-produced shows. Like everyone kind of self-produces a show. Like it'll be like, oh, I'm producing a show at this venue. I booked my friends, right?
Yeah.
And then like after you make like a big enough community, or like, you know, you start doing well enough online, like people book you that aren't your friends, and then like from there, like the actual venue will book you. So like the Stand will book you, or like New York Comedy Club will
That's
book you.
so cool. Do you remember your first time you got booked by.
I actually do, because that's the day I met my boyfriend.
Oh my God.
What a
Talk about that.
successful day.
Divine
Yeah,
timing.
yeah. It was like a horrible show. But
Oh, wait,
Oh,
really
what?
quickly, that really reminds me. You said that when your boyfriend told you to sign up for Barstool Idol. Did he make it too?
no.
Oh, he didn't even get invited?
No, we didn't even get it.
Oh.
Did that do anything
Does
to
he
the
hold the grudge?
relationship?
Does he
No,
walk
and
in,
that's
you
how I
walk
knew
in?
he was an angel, because the boy I did before was always like kind of competitive with me, and and he would like always like comment and critique like my
What?
singing or my
Yeah.
Like what?
Sometimes people date each other who hate each other.
Yeah.
So you ever like have friends who like are in a relationship? It's like you both
literally
hate each
don't
other.
like him.
So like the reality is we probably just hated each other.
Yeah.
He definitely hated me.
And then you're in bed and you're like, I fucking hate this fucking fuck.
I hate this guy. Like my boyfriend was like not at all like jealous or anything like that. He was like cheering me on. He was like tweeting at me. And then when I won, he walked up to the office, and he wasn't even my boyfriend yet. And he waited outside. He didn't like want to come up. He didn't want to make it about him. He just waited till I came downstairs, and then we walked.
Oh my, wait, did you have another boyfriend at the time when this happened?
No. We were just like kind of like friends.
You're like talking.
Oh no, I didn't have another boyfriend. He just wasn't my boyfriend at the time.
Yeah,
I was
yeah.
single.
Yeah.
But like we were just like
Yeah.
obviously like you know
Right, I love that for him. And right there, right off the bat, see, that's the man.
Yeah, he's such a sweetie pie.
Has it been cool to like do working with him, because he does comedy too? So then it's
Yeah, we definitely like riff.
Yeah.
We definitely like butt heads.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
But like a butthead that like pushes you guys, you think?
Well,
Yeah, describe
Because it's a lot to work with your.
yeah, I'm sure Ben is gonna see this like next time like me and Ben work on a video, because Chris, I'm sure I wish Ben has seen it, because I know Ben will see it.
Yeah.
But like for example, we did like To Catch a Predator the musical, and we kind of like fought. Because it was like musical based, so there was like kind of choreography, and he was like messing it up. And I was like,
get the fucking set.
I was like, if you practice the choreography, and he's like, you have a theater degree, like we're in New York, like you're not giving me any grace. So we kind of fought. I was dressed as a predator. I was a bald cap with a mustache. He was dressed as a cop. We're yelling at each other in front of John Foley, in front of Genevieve, and then we kissed and made up, but I was obviously anyways.
Yeah.
So anyways, we like butt heads, but it's because like we really care about what we're making, and we want it to be good.
Yeah, of course.
And then when it comes to like things that are in our relationship, we'll like for example, I think something that like is a lot of tension, like if I ask his opinion on something, I'm trying to think of an example. And he
says something like a little critiquey maybe.
I'm trying to think of a good example of this, like
if you're showing him a TikTok you're gonna post, or
so if I'm like, do you think I could cut these jeans into shorts, for example? Like, what do you think of that? He'll start from the beginning, and he'll be like, so these jeans have a hem down here. So if you want to cut them, the hem, and it's like, yeah, no shit, I know that.
Yeah.
And I try to explain
cut to the chase.
Yeah, I try to explain to him that like when he does that, it comes off to some people as mansplaining.
Yeah.
And he's like, I'm just thinking through my process. And so like we like spat about that.
Like maybe he doesn't have to speak out his process the whole
Yeah.
Just be like, no, don't cut the jeans.
Especially because I'm kind of like,
I can totally see how that comes off as mansplaining. If he's like, yeah, well, those jeans are bell bottom, and they have this, and they have, I'd be like, fuck you.
So like sometimes I'm like, can we just but like that, to me, that's not like a core problem with a relationship. Like a core problem with a relationship
it's just
is like
communication.
like a core problem with a relationship is like, why don't you share me? Why don't you respect me? Like
or why are you mean to? Why do you hate me?
Yeah.
Or if you were like, I'm gonna cut these jeans into shorts, and he's like, you can't wear shorts.
Or if
he's like, your legs are ugly.
covered.
Or if he's
Yeah.
like, you always ask me this, and you fucking like, that's so annoying. So you were getting ready for Carnegie Hall. What's your mindset going into it, or like your routine, or you have a big comedy set? Like, walk us through how you like.
Because I feel like that'd be like so nerve-wracking.
So we were talking about embarrassment last episode.
Yeah.
And how embarrassment is kind of like a feeling that you can
It's
understudied.
Like,
So when you get embarrassed, it's like unfamiliar.
You don't really know what's happening. You're so
so
uncomfortable,
right.
and then you like don't know why you're uncomfortable, and you're.
And I feel like it's not often that, because in our profession, we're like, I'm fucking singing.
Do you guys get embarrassed?
Rarely, but what happened is that night I literally went to like an investor dinner with a bunch of influencers, and I got embarrassed.
No,
not actually. Like I just
What
felt
did you
embarrassed
do?
because
On
we
the mic?
all had to go around. It's the most intimate dinner. It's like 20 7 people and we all have these cards.
Okay, that's not the most intimate dinner.
Okay,
but
now that is.
But that is intimate. You're right. You're right.
What else is the dinner is for? Because it's a cool dinner.
It's like a dinner for startup companies to pitch their startups for influencers.
Is this what you were at yesterday with Felix?
Yep.
Sweetie
to like
pie.
invest in he's the best. He's so
so
nice.
sweet.
Serena's the best. And all the influencers there were so nice. But like, I still get nervous talking in front of people on a mic. Like I'm literally, it was my turn to share my thing. And it was like, if you could have an unsolved story, what would it be? Unsolved mystery? And I like stuttered and then my face gets red and then but like no one's thinking about me.
Yeah.
So then I fully dive into that and then I turn to my friend, I'm like, oh my God, I fucked that up.
You're
She's like,
really
you did
well
fine.
spoken though, Moobie. Like I hear you and I can relate to that, but you are very well spoken and you always look like this is something that's like maybe your outsides don't match your insides, which I have sometimes, where it's like I feel crazy inside, but like you're so put together, you're so statuesque, you're so lovely. Like that I hear you, but like no one probably
I don't think
Yeah.
anybody really thought about it.
Yeah.
But in that moment I was like, wait, I feel a little bit
100%.
embarrassed.
Also, because you put pressure on yourself and you're watching everyone else, and you're like, especially
Also,
when
these
you're
people around me are
when you
like
pull the last
28
straw too,
baddies.
and like you're watching everyone else go, and you're like, oh, should I include something like that, or like they put a joke in there, should I put? And then all of a sudden it's like, just get up there
Just
and talk.
get-
I'm really curious. I'm like, what was your unsolved
Yeah,
mystery?
agreed.
John Benet Ramsey. Is it Ramsey or Rome? John
No,
Benet.
you said it right, John Benet Ramsey.
And then I was like also like trying to make a joke about Amelia Earhart, and they were like, well, she sort of just drowned, and we were like, oh great. I was like, get to the next.
Can I say something?
And then
we don't know that.
we don't. And
It
I was
is
like,
a
our girl,
mystery.
We don't.
And then he's like,
Yeah.
our girl Amy, and then I'm like, wait, I'm not. Why am I trying to be funny? And then I forgot to say my zodiac
Amy?
sign. Amelia Earhart. I was calling her Amy.
Seemed like personally, I would have died of laughter. At
Yeah,
that.
no,
Yeah.
the girls next to me were being
Yeah,
like,
when you don't have a good crowd, I
I
feel like it
know.
makes it so much worse.
it was just,
Yeah.
totally.
Or also
And
sometimes
I didn't know it.
I also feel like being nervous is different from being embarrassed.
Yes.
Like, you know, being nervous is like the buildup, but then embarrassment is like, you already did it, and now you're like, oh, fuck. Whatever.
Yeah, like I wasn't even that
Like,
embarrassed. It was more I hated feeling my face get red.
I know.
And then
well,
you're like
that's embarrassing.
heat up, and you're like, oh good.
Literally, like anytime I think about getting embarrassed, like the one story that stands out in my mind when I was so embarrassed was I was doing a project literally in the 10th grade, and it was on, I think it was on a specific war.
Oh, I have
after
one
World
of
War
those
II,
too.
and I did it on like the complete wrong war,
Wrong
and like
thing.
and I'm a really big preparer, and I prepared
I
so
know.
much, like,
Unreal.
and
The wrong
I
thing.
overdid it the whole project, and I was so excited to present
And they
it.
didn't stop you.
And she didn't stop me. And
teacher
then at
was
the
just letting you
end,
go.
She didn't
like,
stop you?
No, at the end,
that's
she
an
told me,
evil
like, I
woman.
was standing up there, and I was also, like, where I was in high school, I wasn't with any of my friends. They were all, like, more advanced classes. So I was, like, me and, like, my own, like,
But to
self-made
me-
friends. And I was so embarrassed.
As a teacher, to me, I'm like, well, she did all the work.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, and she gave me, like, a good grade. Like, it wasn't like that. It was more of, like, everyone was, like,
Then why did she even correct you?
I don't
Yeah.
even know.
And why would she
I don't
let you
even know.
do that?
Probably because it was, like, maybe not at all of, like, what we were talking about in, like, the era that we were
Also, it's
in.
probably
And-
just like undiagnosed
Yeah.
ADHD. I have 2 thoughts. First of all, I saw a thing that said being embarrassed, or no, the price of freedom is embarrassment. It might
Yes.
have said the price of freedom is cringe.
Yeah,
or
I've
something
seen
like
that.
that.
But I
To
think
be
cringe
cringe
and
is to be
embarrassment is, like, the
praised.
same.
True. I really do agree with that.
Yeah.
Like, it's like, I even feel that way about, and my dear friend Grace O'Malley, who I am friends with, even though we got in a
Yes, we're gonna
stalking
get
story
into
about-
this.
We love her.
We
I
love
love her. And we like never talk about it because it doesn't even matter. Because
Yeah.
I love her so much.
Yeah.
But she said to me, she always tells me that my digital footprint doesn't matter, and that really scares me because I'm someone who like wanted to be an actor. Like my dream was like to be on Broadway, then be in, like I never really wanted to be on the internet, and I think that's
Yeah.
what took me
Yeah.
so long to get on the internet. Which I have something to say about you guys being on the internet, younger next. It's a compliment. And I was really scared to do it, and people like I grew up in the era of like Bo Burnham on YouTube, like people having like big like music YouTubes, and my brother-in-law was always like, you have to do, and I just couldn't.
Yeah.
I just didn't want to
Yeah.
be on the
Scared of,
internet.
yeah, because once it's
I can
on, it's
resonate
on.
with that. I hate
I'm
being
so
on the
scared
internet.
of that. But like the thing about it is like the internet now is just a platform.
Also, now it's like if you're auditioning for a role, it's like kind of or like for comedy, I feel like if you have a lot of followers, you're more enticed.
I
to
mean,
be, like,
the new
booked.
Mindy Kaling show is starring Will Angus and Jack Martin. I mean, if that doesn't tell you that if you want to be in entertainment, you have to be on the internet, I don't know
Yeah,
what does.
so true.
And like and also those 2 boys
It's like
are
the new
so
LinkedIn.
talented. Yes. Instagram is the new dating app too. That's my other take. But so it took me so long, and even now, like, you know, like on Fishbowl, I had that take on cheating, and like all the comments like were against me, even though like I stand by my take. And I get embarrassed because I don't want people to see me the wrong way. But
Yeah.
you get to a point where you're like, if you see me the wrong way, that's on you, not me.
Totally.
Yeah.
You were
Totally.
listening to what
if
I was
you're not
saying.
hurting anybody and you're not doing anything wrong, like somebody else judging you, it says more about them than it does about yourself.
Totally.
Yes, but they don't like, and then
They don't realize that.
Yesterday, can I say something?
Yeah.
Yesterday, I decided to like go live because my socials have been like really bad, and I hear going live helps. Someone was being so fucking mean to me in the chat. I had to block them afterwards. Their profile picture is a celebrity. Like a celebrity that like men really love.
Yeah.
This celebrity I happened to be at the same party as last weekend. He came up to me and was like, I love your stuff. You're so, and it's so funny because it's like this guy's in my chat being so fucking mean. And I'm like, your fucking hero is a fan of mine.
Yeah.
And I'm also a fan of his. But it was like,
I
wait,
see.
that's crazy.
so it was like a
I was
troll.
like-
it was
with
like a
the
troll
profile
picture of him, and that guy came up to me and was like, I love you. And
He
this guy
came
doesn't
right
know
up to
that.
me and was so
Right.
nice.
Like
Gave
you
me a
big
hug.
did back.
F you
And
to
it's,
that
and it's like, of course,
hater.
I'm not going to give that fucking troll any time.
You should have
Yeah.
sent the troll a picture, a
Yeah,
selfie.
I
of
know,
you guys.
I should have.
Literally.
But okay, here's what I have to say. And sorry, I'm talking a little
No,
too
you're
much.
fine.
Here's what I have to say
No,
about you guys being
time.
on the internet. And can you guys tell me your ages if you feel comfortable?
Yeah.
I'm 24.
23.
26.
Okay.
And
At 26, I finally got my shit together.
I'm going to be 27 in 2 months.
So your age is so wonderful because your age is when life gets good, in my opinion.
I love my life.
Like life? No,
Fucking
26
love
is,
my life.
26 is
Slam
when everything
again.
changed. When I was your guys' age, oh my God, I'm happy I survived it.
Dude, yeah.
Early 20s is the worst part of your
Worst.
life. And
Yep.
you're told it's like supposed to be amazing. And maybe you guys are having fun because it looks like you guys are having fun. But like you're told, and I'm so amazed at the fact that like you guys are able to break through like the medium rare frontal lobe and like be yourselves and be online and not like care. And like I'm so impressed by it. And like not only do I wish I had that, but if I am to have children, I hope that they have whatever you guys have.
Oh my God, Caroline.
It's
that's
like
really
so
nice.
Talking to you guys.
awesome.
Probably not
No,
me.
you as well. 26 like is when I finally got it together.
Yeah. I
And
guess.
you've been doing it for
And you have.
No,
for
I hear
years
you.
prior.
Yeah, you totally have.
But
Don't
you guys
discredit
definitely
yourself.
kill it. Like, you guys are
well,
good.
you know, it's funny because also, yes, I don't care and I like totally do that. But then there are the moments of weakness where I came home from that
Yeah.
dinner and I was like, I was literally texting her
But
the
stop
other day.
thinking about it.
That's why you're impressive. If you didn't have those feelings, it'd be like, she's Supergirl. But the
Yeah.
fact that you have, okay, I'm not like the biggest Swiftie, but like when I was a big Swiftie when I was younger.
Same.
And in the fearless thing, she like wrote this long note and she's like, fearless is not the absence of fear. It's feeling fear and pushing through. And like that's
Yes.
true.
Yeah, that is
Yeah.
true.
Bars.
Sitting with those feelings, writing about it. Also, there was like a full moon coming up, and I was like, maybe this is a sign.
Super moon
or,
last
like,
night.
Beaver moon last night. Everybody. Did
Oh,
you-
it was a beaver moon?
Yeah, it was the beaver moon.
Oh,
beaver moon?
I didn't know what a beaver moon was.
There's like a animal for every like full moon of the month. And
Oh, I should have
Oh.
been manifesting.
yesterday was beaver.
yeah.
Yeah, I saw a lot of things about it being like the eclipse month and everything's gonna be
I'm in my-
unhinged
It's like a
and-
very good.
luteal phase
it's a very-
and supermoon.
Yeah.
Can you
it's-
tell me what that means?
It's very good to like shed and like clean out your closet and get rid of old energy and just sort of
Oh.
like
Should we do
prepare
that all today?
prepare for the warmer month.
Yeah.
Or the colder months.
When this episode comes out, it will be the December full moon.
Whoa!
Oh, we're in the future.
So we're turning into
Oh,
wolves.
if you're listening, it's the
quantum timeline
December full moon. Wait, let me see
jumping.
what the December full moon's name is.
Okay, well, wait,
The
you
cold moon.
can we talk about what we need to do for that full moon so that everyone listening will know what to do?
Yes. So let's see.
And it's the final full moon of 2025.
Wow.
Shut. We had
And
so many
what?
moments. We had so many
We were-
moments.
yeah, it's the cold
Next
moon.
year's our year, baby.
The harvest moon, I literally me and my boyfriend like made the bed of his truck like into
my,
like a
that's
little
beautiful.
like
Romantic.
Oh, your
bed
boyfriend?
thing.
So cute.
Thank you. He is a
cute.
cutie. I love him.
So cute.
But that was such a vibe.
Yes.
And just like sat there
Staring
and,
at the
like
moon.
staring at the stars, the moon on the beach.
on
I should've
at
put out
where
my
I
moon
live,
water.
a lot of the people are like the demographics a little older, and everyone says the moon rises are better than the sunrises because
I was reading
Wait,
that
that's
too.
they say it's so
beautiful.
pretty.
Well, it's the peak beaver moon was like at like 8 a.m.
8 a.m.
Big news.
What is it?
There's a new membership program just for students. If you're heading back to campus, if you're at campus, if times are getting rough in the library because your head is down and you are just studying all hours of the night, Uber One for students is going to be there for you. It's the best way to save on food and rides. Plus, it comes with a lot of perks you might not even know about. Maddie, want to tell them?
Let's get into these perks, people. Members get $0 delivery fees, bang, up to 10% off eligible orders, bang, and 6% back in Uber credits on rides. bang, bang. If you're a student, it's a no-brainer. You can also get free items on eligible orders throughout the week, like a free taco from Taco Bell
Me and
every
Maddie's
Tuesday.
absolutely favorite.
Yup. A free chicken sandwich from Popeyes every Friday, and more deals for every day of the week from brands you love. Let's say you're studying on a Wednesday and you want a little incentive to get to that last question. You're going to order from Uber Eats. Okay, so try it out now and get your first, not 1, not 2, not 3.
But 4 weeks free.
Become an Uber One for Students member and start saving on Uber and Uber Eats. Eligibility and member terms apply. So if you're listening right now and it's a cold moon, which is the December full moon, it says to have a moonlit meditation. I think a lot of it is just sitting, letting go,
get a
manifesting,
bath. Draw yourself a bath.
Draw
Get some
yourself
salts in there.
and just like writing down, I am statements.
charge your crystals.
I don't have crystals, but okay.
I have some.
I am a crystal.
And just like manifest and just like sit with your feelings.
But
Like,
just
No,
have
like, you can have
intentions.
crystals, Ben, of like certain different kinds of stones, and you charge them like
Put them under the moonlight.
Yeah.
I fully.
and then it's
I think.
Well,
I mean,
what
you
does it
don't.
do? How are you laced to the crystal?
you can hold
you
them
can
and
hold
feel
them
their
or
energy.
sleep them,
They have
sleep
like
with them.
energy.
Yeah, but you don't.
You have to wear them in your bra or on a bracelet.
Oh, my boobs are too small for that. You would see it.
nipple.
Raw.
Be like,
But if you're not into all that, you could just set
He's like,
intentions
"Yo, you got some
mentally and just
square-ass
have a
rock hard
mindset.
nipples."
Sorry,
Your
Ray.
fucking nipple.
Wait, Ray, say what you said.
Which part?
If
What
you're
you're
not into all that.
Oh, if you're not into all that woo-woo stuff, which I'm not, I definitely just write stuff down or like I just set intentions mentally.
yeah, you can do like a 10% of this.
Are you
Yes.
comfortable sharing an intention that you've set recently?
I did one last night at yoga, and it was that literally I just try to like cover everybody, and I'll be like, I hope everybody just is happy and healthy,
That's amazing.
and then
Love
I just
that.
hope that they're able to like enjoy.
Can I say something? And this is not a call out on
No,
that. Someone was
please.
asking this week, and I was having a conversation. It was like, I don't know. It was about wishes or something like that. And I feel like I always wished for everyone to be like happy and healthy. Sometimes I feel like I need to like wish of something like a little more, like break it
Expand.
down.
Oh, I definitely
Like,
get into it.
yeah.
I get into it.
Meanwhile,
Yeah.
I'm
Yeah.
not, my
Yeah.
intention
Specific-
is like 300K on
yeah,
IG.
my
like,
intention's gonna be like,
meanwhile, my
Wait,
intention
yes.
is
okay.
No, I don't do anything specific. And I was reflecting the other day, and I was like, I feel like I should make some more specific and
well, that's what they say, or when you're manifesting, like you have to be so specific.
Yeah.
Or like if you want a sign from the universe or anything, you literally have to be like, send me a purple apple.
I feel guilty like asking. Not like and like so stupid.
Well,
I
it's
don't
not
mean like
like-
guilty like I'm
No,
stuck
it's not like-
everything
I know
and
what you
pick me,
mean.
blah blah
Yeah.
blah. Like I'm just saying like I don't know. I feel like weird.
Well, yeah, there's definitely, I could totally see that because if it's like, send me this because I want, but
Yeah.
it's more just like, sorry, you
So
go.
sorry.
No, you go.
Do you feel almost like undeserving of it? Like because that's what it sounds like, which is not true.
Yeah,
Yeah.
maybe not like I mean I think like I deserve great things, but maybe I have a hard time asking for that.
Yeah.
I don't know. But like I was writing down intentions the other day because I love that you guys manifest and I was like trying to channel that a little
Good.
bit. And then I was just like all I was writing about was like I hope my mom's happy today and I hope my dad's
Well, then
happy.
maybe you
And I
need
was
to sit and like think and like have those meditation moments of like, where do I see myself? What am I doing? Or like literally sit in silence for like 10 minutes and see what happens. Where your mind
Totally.
goes.
That's a really good strategy. I like
Yeah,
that.
and like see what pops up, and then like doesn't have to be super. And maybe that's a good thing that like
Yeah, those are
happy
still
and
good
healthy.
things
Those
to
are
do.
awesome.
Yeah, I
and
don't
I'm
think
not saying
there's
they're-
anything wrong
yeah.
with those. But I
No.
think you could walk them back and be like, what are you hoping for just today?
Yeah.
Like happy and healthy, like that is a beautiful long term, but like just today, like I'm hoping that we can all stay present or like
Love that.
yeah, or like I'm hoping
Like
that
you-
something inspires you today or something excites you today or
Yeah.
like
Someone compliments.
Yeah, I like
you,
that.
Witness a compliment or something.
you want to know
Yeah.
something I'm trying to work on and the video I think her name is Aubrey or Audrey
Trillinger. She was at the dinner. I
She's
was at.
really cute and really talented. I've
She
never
was
met
on
her.
me see her.
SVU. Did you see that?
Good for her.
She's like
for
trying.
her.
Yeah,
She's
good for
so
her.
guys, doesn't she? I was telling her
She's
this
really
in her.
pretty.
Oh yes, I've seen her.
She's
So
too.
her
gorgeous. Why haven't I
goal
seen her
is to
before?
be
She's like a
an
TikToker.
actress.
Yeah, she's a TikTok.
And she,
Yeah, she's a musical theater girl too.
Yeah, she studied musical theater, and I literally tell her, I'm like, you look like every Disney princess, like Hairspray.
Yes.
She's Brittany Snow to me.
She should be like Tangled.
Yes.
Like, you know, they're doing the Tangled movie. Like, she's really pretty. She's
and
really talented.
she's telling me, she's like, I've been so close to these roles, and I'm like, the right one will hit. Like
The right one will hit.
Think about
Aw,
John
that's
Krasinski.
awesome.
Like,
and she's
so
so young
exciting.
too. How old? She's 25. She's so young.
Yeah.
But something I saw her.
It's killing me.
I saw her. I think it was her. And forgive me if it's not. But there was a video she posted like a few years ago. that came on my For You page that was like lucky girl syndrome.
Yes.
And it was like, she was like, I had a boyfriend who was really lucky, and I asked him like how it happened, and he was like, I just think I'm lucky, so I'm lucky.
Literally.
And he was like, when I pop, and I always think about it because she used this one, and we experience this every day, but if I like walk up to the train station and the train's coming in, I'm like, I'm just so lucky.
Literally.
And then the more you think that, like the more it comes true, because we're made out of atoms, and atoms are like 98% energy, so we are all energy, and that's why positive energy works.
And like 100 to, I think it's like 50 to 100.
Yeah.
So like you
Okay,
have a bunch
Adam.
of things, like Adam, like a bunch of nerves that are like
Adam, I gotta talk to.
going out all the time. I was watching Mel Robbins talk to someone about this, and she was like, I guess you can control like 100 to like 50 molecules that are coming into your brain, because like you have receptors that are going. So if you are writing, and the more you write and the more you think these things about, even if it's like, I'm a beast, like I'm slaying today, like those subtle things, it literally will transform. Or like then you're just more aligned.
Yeah.
And the more you're aligned, the more high vibration you live on.
It's all about the vibe. Exactly.
It's all about the high
And sometimes
vibration.
This is
I
a
get
huge
worried.
thing right now, because I feel like Dane's like says all this
Oh,
stuff
yes.
constantly.
That's why when I saw that woman wearing the same coat as me in New York City out of all these people on the same street, I was like, me and the universe are one in one right now. Like that is a crazy coincidence.
Or when you run into someone, and sometimes I think like, oh, but like I need to be a tortured artist to be successful. Like, or like, oh, nothing's ever gonna pop if I'm not like, I have like a crazy eating disorder or something like that.
Yeah.
Because you always hear about these people, like they're so tortured, whatever.
Yes.
But then I also think about, first of all, they're not happy, so who cares?
Right.
And then second of all, the other thing I think about is like, I think we all know people. I think like they're everywhere. Like we always get told how lucky we are to have these jobs, and we are.
Totally.
But like, there are people, and I'm not like thinking of specific people, but there's just like people we know who are very lucky, who are miserable.
Yeah.
And there's nothing wrong. There's actually nothing wrong. They're just so negative, and they like just feed the negativity and the negativity and the negativity.
And then things go, I feel like then things go wrong for them.
Yeah, and it makes me like sad, because you kind of just want to shake them and be like, everything's correct.
Yes.
Yeah.
Everything's right.
Everything could be crumbling to the floor, and if you have a mindset of just like everything is wonderful and I'm gonna be okay no matter what, then everything's gonna be okay because you say that it is.
Yeah.
What
Day
are
by
the
day.
things that like I do journal 3 pages, like I do like I'm not doing the artist way right now, but I do like the 3 pages every morning. What are things that you guys all have that like ground you?
I like. You go first. There you go first.
No, please.
No, please. Please. You play it again.
3 things that ground me.
Not 3 things. I was just saying I journal 3 pages. Like what is just like anything that grounds you, like a daily thing.
I try to write. Like I try to. Well, I have the Substack, so like I'm writing constantly now.
Yes. Coming.
Substack?
Yeah.
Oh my god, I'll subscribe.
Okay.
She's
thank
a really
you.
good writer.
Thank you so much.
I would love to
I like when you
subscribe.
read them on your TikTok.
Oh, you do?
It's really
It's like a
soothing.
story time.
Oh my god, how am I
Cool.
missing these?
Yeah.
She
Sometimes
okay.
I put it on my
read you my
chest.
journal
Tap
entry
in.
today. Shout out Ray Substack.
You know when
if
you
you're
follow
listening.
someone and they stop showing up on your For You
Yes.
page?
Yes.
Or they're
Me.
your whole page, and I'm always like, oh.
Yeah. I don't show up on anybody's anymore. That's okay.
I'll look you up. It'll fix me.
Yeah, it's fine.
Yeah, I'm fading.
But what's it called? I would say writing, and like something that soothes me, which is weird, is writing down and writing out descriptively my traumatic memories.
Wow.
And that for me is like the most, because I never did that. I would always like, they always just pop into my head, and I'm like, oh, fuck.
Like, get that out. Yeah.
Get out of my head. Like, I don't want to think about this anymore, or, you know, whatever. But that, I think, is what's been kind of healing me. And I don't know, I just like to talk a lot. Like, I feel like I just
Talking,
talk. Like,
Yeah, mine's like journaling for sure, and I think like moving my body. I try to like move my body.
that-
every
yeah,
day.
I gotta be
that
better
too.
at that.
And
I
then,
gotta
like,
be better at that.
yeah.
Or even just like, I think that's why I've been enjoying workout classes lately, because when the instructor is just like, and I'm just like moving to what she's saying, it just like feels so like I'm moving my body. This is good. And then I leave, and I'm like, also at the end of these workout classes, oftentimes we like take a deep breath and we boom, and
Of
it just like
course.
feels good.
Yeah.
Best.
And I think like being around people like my family or like Kelly even, or just like people that I can just talk about my feelings with and be like, you know?
People who are like-minded.
Yeah.
Because when you talk to people who like
Don't get
are
the vibe.
negative and are
Yeah.
self-negative,
Or
like talk, and you're just like,
victims.
And-
dude, like
And
I
hate when people,
can't.
like, take everything I say like so seriously. Like sometimes like I talk just to like talk out my thoughts. Like
She knows I vent to her about this. If you take what I'm saying seriously, that's really not my problem.
Same.
That's really not my problem.
I'm not being serious, so I don't know. But something that I do, like, I'm a big reader. I like to like take myself out of reality.
I'm trying to get into reading because it's so hard.
It's like once you picture yourself as this person, and then you're seeing yourself in like this life, and like all of a sudden I'm like reading my book in my bed, but like I'm riding a horse out.
What are you
in
reading?
The falls. I just finished this series called Countryside Sunset.
Series is
Yeah,
crazy.
the whole 3.
Yeah, like
That's
all,
awesome.
There's all 5, and they're all like interconnected, and like all their worlds, and it's really cool. And like it's definitely like there's smut in it, which is like romance.
Love a
is
good
my
smut.
fun. Like, but
Movies have sex scenes.
yes.
Books have sex scenes.
But like there's so much more
Love.
to it, and you learn from all these girls, and like you hear all like their thoughts, and like I don't know, you just learn about different relationship dynamics, and it's just like fun to explore. But also another thing that grounds me lately that I've been doing is if I get those like negative thoughts, like I characterize that bitch in my head, and I'm like, Big Bertha, shut the fuck up. Like,
Big
shut
Bertha?
up.
Hell yeah.
Shut the fuck
When Big
up.
Bertha
Like,
comes,
don't come
she-
in, don't tell me, like, I'll say something and I'll get embarrassed, and then I'm like, shut up,
And that's
Bertha.
like,
I
that's
need
like
to
healthy
hear from you.
schizophrenia. That's healthy schizophrenia.
That's what I literally
That's
said and told her.
healthy.
I was like, that's borderline schizo, but I've totally
No,
got it.
that's
So healthy.
healthy.
You have a good relationship with your other
Yeah.
personality.
Yeah, it's like, I'm like,
a lot of us
bam,
don't.
Like, shut
And
in.
you have to like, that's like the thing that's so exhausting. Like it is like kind of comforting to be depressed. Like it is easy. It feels like a warm blanket. Like it's like,
It does sometimes to just give in and just be like, fuck,
like,
I'm
oh,
miserable.
yeah.
but that's what I think
I'm
that
just
feels
sad.
good.
I love it. That's my
No,
baby.
sometimes
So fun.
am I
It's so
addicted to the
good.
spiral? Like the spiral of anxiety.
the thing,
and then you
catching
just start
yourself-
spinning and
Catching
twirling
yourself
around.
before you spiral is the key. Because
Yes.
it's like you can't, once you start going, it's like,
yeah, and I'm like, you sick fuck. Like, why are
Yeah.
you liking
But the
this?
problem
Fuck
is the
on.
more you do it, the easier it is. Like it's like eating junk food or something. Like the more you eat it, the more you crave. And like there was like a mental health book when I started getting my mental health under control that was like, you need to think of your brain as like a highway, and right now there's like crazy back roads, but like you can build a highway.
Yeah.
Totally.
Like you can build it. You just
There's
have
always
to
a
keep
comeback.
taking that. Like
Yeah.
it's what you were
Which is
talking
the hard
about with
part.
the
you know.
molecules and everything.
yeah.
Wait, 2 things. One thing that I think I would love to do more that also helps ground me, and I think would help all of us, or like I literally did this year and last year, is like for It Girl or for the Chicks accounts. Sahar asked me to like talk to the young girls about like my journey and like give advice, and like talking to people and like answering their questions and like giving them, I guess, like encouragement and like faith and positivity felt so good. Like I always end the call and I'm like, oh my God, that was so grounding. So like maybe like talking to more people, I guess. Maybe I should go online.
College is like a mentorship program that like I've meant to do before, but I just like I almost like feel like I don't want to get matched up with someone because there's so many people already in my life that you know what I mean? Like I would almost rather like find a young comic in New York City to like I wish I was more because like honestly Hannah's doing it to me. I wish I was more successful so I could do it for someone else, because I'm like, what could I could only give you positive
Yeah, but maybe
words.
you're with Hannah right now because you're learning, and then like you'll
True.
be there.
But you
'Cause
also
when I'm with
have
her,
so much to offer.
that's really nice.
Like I didn't know anything about like what you were just talking about. Like not like earlier
really
before when
sweet.
you were talking about.
I wanted to ask about, because I know you grew up in Texas and you were homeschooled and you were super Christian, right? Are you still, is faith and like God still a thing in your life?
Yeah, I feel like it's one of those things where it's like I don't know if I'll ever fully be into an organized, not religion, but like an organized church where it's like we're paying money
going
to
every
this
Sunday,
church and they're in charge of our money, and like we just follow these people. I do like think religion is like awesome and like helps a lot of people, especially addicts or people who've lost children. I think that's like a very beautiful thing. And especially like there's some celebrities that like really have beautiful religious beliefs, but I also think people weaponize religion.
Totally.
And so so it's like difficult,
But
but
you'll always be a part of it.
but I think spirituality always.
spirituality.
I believe in God.
Yes.
Wait, sorry, you were Roman Catholic? Or
No, my parents grew up Catholic, but we grew up
What type of Christian are you?
like evangelical.
Oh.
So like think
She
like
sounds
fundamentalists. So like I mean not the Duggars, but like that's like I hate to say the Duggars because like that gives you like a crazy thing.
No, but yeah.
But like you guys have
What's
me?
the difference between, because my family, my dad's side is Protestant.
Yeah.
So what, I know Protestant is like the most extreme, right? Or yours.
But it was the Protestants versus the Catholics, right? Like the two sides of the church.
So
No,
okay,
Catholic and Christian are different.
they're different.
Yes.
Christians have a bunch of strands.
And then what's Protestant?
Protestant is a strand of Christianity. So there's Lutheran, Protestant. Presbyterian is Catholic.
No,
There's
Presbyterian.
Is it?
No, because
Presbyterian.
you can be confirmed. Like the two churches I went to were Presbyterian and Methodist, and we were never part of
So
Catholic.
Methodist to us, and like every time I talk about religion, I get like so many DMs of people being pissed off at me. And here's
Yeah.
the deal: is like this.
By
is,
the way, we're none of us
This
know
is
it all.
just like, so Methodist and Lutheran are like, I don't want to say diet, but it's more chill.
More chill. Very chill.
Pentecostal is like very like speak in
Pentecostal.
tongues. You were Pentecostal?
No, my grandfather's Pentecostal.
Pentecostal is very speak in tongues, very spiritual, very much like let the spirit enter you, like very like woo woo-y. Okay, let me see what else they have listed.
You go to
here.
that chart.
Was your family in the church, or were they like pastors and stuff?
My dad taught Sunday school,
There's
but like adult
little
Sunday
differences
school.
in some. Like in some of these, it's like they
Reformed
only listen to the Old
Presbyterian
Testament.
is the Calvinists.
Yeah,
And
focus
that's
on
like
the
closer.
scripture.
That's closer to what we were. So it's like biblical, but like Calvinism is the belief in Romans. There's a lot of verses about how there's like vessels for destruction and vessels that were meant for good. And Calvinism is the belief that like some in predestination. So some of us God predestined to save, and some of us God didn't. And like it's unfortunate,
horrible.
but it's like that. It is.
I was just listening to that. Like, imagine like that gets clipped, and they're like, "What is this?"
Yeah, don't
Christian
clip this. Don't
podcast?
clip this.
Like for a second, it felt like I was literally having like a
Bible. What's the? There's a really popular Bible. It's like It's like Girls Gone Bible.
Or how about the?
They're really big. They
What
like
about-
travel. It's a huge.
Wait, that's
podcast.
like crazy.
Wait, and there was also a girl that went on The Bachelor.
Yes, Maddie Pruitt.
And now she literally is so.
She's like, you
religious.
shouldn't
people
watch Summer I
are,
Turned
there's,
Pretty.
like-
She's like, it's not godly.
Yeah.
Remember?
I remember I was
So
always
it really
jealous of-
depends. It really depends on your church. It depends on your family. I mean, like, I also would say like a lot of the things with my church were crazy, but like it was also like the second part, which was like the homeschooling and things that were crazy
Like,
too.
yeah, I was gonna say in which ways. Like, what did like? Because I know for me, like I was, like, my family was very much involved in our church growing up, but not like. I don't know. For me, it was like go to church on Sundays.
I like
altar
church.
served during like the week, twice a week, and we had CCD camp. I remember I was
And you were
jealous.
Catholic.
Yes, and I remember I was jealous of the Protestants because they didn't have
Yeah.
to go to CCD, and we had to go. But
Well, I went
but
to
like it was like
CCD.
intense, but it
Yeah,
wasn't
Because
like
I grew up Roman Catholic too.
Oh, okay. But like a lot of people from my town like did similar things as me, but it wasn't like a lifestyle. It was more of
Totally.
like a extracurricular.
It's
you
like
know?
it's like a thing to like ground you. Like I actually like that's what I think religion is so great for. Like I do think it's like kind of good for mental health. So
That's
you're-
how I
because
feel.
people need like
Grandpa-
a bigger thing.
Yeah.
Do you still go to church?
No, I never really went. I did a little growing up, but my grandfather is a pastor.
Oh, and he's a pastor of a what did you say? A Protestant church.
Protestant, yes.
So he's like Calvinist, like predestination.
or Pentecostal.
Pentecostal's more woo woo. Like the music's a little bit more like Hillsong,
He's yeah. There's a lot of
more
music.
modern, I would say.
I don't know. All I know is that it's pretty like doesn't drink, doesn't like barely curse. I never heard my grandfather curse. Like
And that was actually kind of like one of the things that like turned me off a little bit to so basically like I moved here and I was like in like a artist like Bible study group, and there was like a mentor there, and she was like a really sweet lady, and like I asked her for help. I was really struggling with my mental illness. Like I take meds and I have sense, and I don't think it's like sometimes people are like, you probably can get off.
You're like, no, I'm going to the
can't.
day. I
Yeah.
die.
No.
And I think that because I present really put together and I never had like a big episode, and I've always been really good at like keeping everything under control. People don't see, but it's like in college I would go home every night and cry. Like it was like exhausting. Like even as my boyfriend.
I
Even
could
as my
totally
boyfriend.
relate.
It was
My
like
boyfriend's
wearing
like,
a
she needs
mask
pills.
every day.
Yeah.
And my boyfriend was
Get her
like
on something.
against it
Yeah.
in the beginning. He
Do
was
you think
like,
it was like burnout? Like you were like burnt out from like being put together all day, and then you came
think I
home
was
and
just
you were
sick.
like,
yeah.
I think I was sick, and I think if I had stayed home all day, I would have cried all day. I think it was actually leaving that forced me to get things together.
Which is good.
Was your family
Exposure.
against that?
Completely again's any
Yeah,
medication.
my grandfather
Completely
was like
against
that
any
too.
medication.
He's like, you don't need medication, you need Jesus.
Exactly. So I reached
You're
out
like, that's
to
not.
I reached
Yeah.
out for help
Jesus
to this
is
girl,
working.
and I was like, I can't get out of bed. I don't know what to do. And she sent me, and she was young. She was like in her 30s. She sent me like worship songs.
Yeah.
And I think like it was just one of those things where it's like, no, I need more.
More.
Like,
Yeah.
and I think that's okay.
I know.
Totally.
Like if
My
your
family's
if your
like-
ACL's broken, if you have a torn ACL
Yeah.
and you're like, I need help, like the encouragement is
Your
helpful.
mind
But
is
also
a
send me
muscle.
a doctor.
Your mind's a muscle.
Yeah.
So anyways, it's one of those things where it's like, I think like, I think some of these like things like we take it too far or something, and that's where like
There's a
organized
line.
religion is hard on for me.
And they could be very judgmental, which is very contradicting to the fact of it being such a
open,
loving, welcoming thing, but yet it's super judgmental. So I have that weird thing with it too.
All right, everybody, listen up. One touchdown can change everything. The crowd, the momentum, the game itself, it never gets old. Feel that same rush with DraftKings Sportsbook, an official sports betting partner of the NFL, where every touchdown can bring you closer to cashing in. With DraftKings Sportsbook, all the action's in your hands. First touchdown, anytime TD, live bets, every play, every snap, every game matters.
It makes it so much more interesting when I'm watching the games. I'm locked in. Not only because I'm competitive about my team, but I'm competitive with myself.
And I've been dabbling in that lately because it's fun.
Yeah.
So listen up, especially if you're in Missouri.
If you're in Missouri, listen.
DraftKings Sportsbook is now live in the Show Me State. Show Me State, Missouri. Let's go. Here's the best part. New customers just bet $5, and if your bet wins, you'll get a $200 in bonus bets.
Instantly, $200, 5 for 200.
That's a no-brainer.
It's a nice ratio. So when your team hits the end zone, you could hit the payout. Download the DraftKings Sportsbook app and use code in the slot. That's code in the slot. INTHESLOT. Bet $5 and get $200 in bonus bets if your bet wins. In partnership with DraftKings,
the crown is yours.
And religion too in that town. Footloose. They ban music. Because
they ban music.
Hell yeah, Callie, that's a great call.
And that is so,
and that's so
true.
That's so religious of them.
So, you know.
Yeah, it's hard.
And she's like, you would never hit me like one of those Christian girls. What is it? What is that line?
Yeah.
Julianne Hough? Which, by the way, the Hough
Julianne
show.
Hough. Guys, is your cough
her.
hot?
No.
I think he has a very pleasant face and beautiful face. Personally, like, is he my type? No. But I think he's like attractive. He's a beautiful looking person.
Yeah.
So
I have a last question. I'm sorry.
Religion. No, it's fine.
Did you want to not talk about that?
We can talk it.
Okay.
Then I was going to tie it into something else.
Okay. Do you think it made you more like, do you consider yourself like rebellious, or like that you had
I don't consider myself rebellious. I think other people do. I struggle with good kid syndrome, where I just want to make my parents proud and happy. And I wish that I didn't like the comedy I like. Like, I wish I could not be so freaking crazy. But like, people will laugh at this because I know that they're just Instagram reels, but like, this is my art.
Yeah.
And it's like, I can't help it. Like, this is just who I am. And I do think like I'm just like a more adventurous person. I think I'm more out there. I think I'm just like, girl, I'm a freak.
Yeah.
But the thing about it is like, I think of myself still as like a homeschool kid. Like, I don't think of myself as really crazy or anything like that. But especially I also think like, even like the way I dress, like, I don't think like I dress sexual. I think I dress like cute.
Yeah.
And so when I hear
cute.
people like be like, oh, well, I mean, you have no filter. I'm like, little me.
Yeah.
But I'm
right.
So it's hard because I actually think it's made me less rebellious. Like, I think if I had like parents that were like, whatever, like, I'd be crazy.
Yeah.
No.
Pink hair.
Because there's still like a level that
Don't
keeps
care.
you grounded, where you're like, okay, I can't push it that far, right?
Yeah, no, I feel that way. But then I have this thing where I'm like, here's the deal. Like, am I really, I owe it to myself. If I think something's funny, I owe it to myself to do it.
You'll lean into it.
Because what, am I just gonna like forever for the rest of my life? Like, it's a constant choice to be happy. It's a constant choice to follow
like, please
yourself.
Can't gatekeep
your
those
mind.
lives.
Yeah, it's a constant choice to be yourself.
Correct.
So, do you think Chris is the one? Sorry to be.
No,
What a
please.
crazy question. Imagine if I was like, no.
Yeah.
You get to a place, honestly, where you're ready to settle. I'm just kidding.
Yeah.
No, I think Chris is like fantastic. He's like so perfect. Angel. Do I like want to be like engaged and get married right now? No.
Do you have a timeline?
No.
Or like, you're just
I would love to
like,
have children.
Yeah.
So that's like something I think about.
What made Chris different than the other people?
I think like Chris actually likes me. I think I've dated a lot of people who like don't like me
How do you know when a guy doesn't like you and you're dating them?
because they treat you terribly.
How do you?
Wait, do you
really?
think that, like, you guys started liking each other and then she started not liking you, like, the more, like, and you started not liking him the more you got to know him?
Maybe. I think like, I think this
fear.
is a very early 20s thing. Like, I'm sure, because I don't think I've dated a bad person. Like, I don't think I've dated a person who's like a bad guy.
No.
But I think I've dated a lot of really bad boyfriends.
Do you think you've taught them? Sorry to interrupt. Yeah. Like, do you think when they broke up, they realized they were bad, or are they still probably bad? And then now they're better because of
Two sides to every story. I'm sure that they hate me too.
Props.
But like part of me is like wonder like has any like because when you see someone online you feel like you know them. So I'm wondering if like there's someone that like I hate and I have beef with and they're like I see you online like I love you like we're friends. You know what I mean?
Yeah. To
Probably
tie into
yes.
that, do you meet a lot of people that you see online and you meet them in person? You're like, oh my god, this person's completely different. Has it ever happened to you? Or a comedian that's like la la la, and then you
There's
meet
a
them,
comedian
like,
who
"Fuck
big dogged
you."
me. There's a comedian who like really big dogged me.
Who? Can you get into it?
No, I'm not gonna say it.
Don't say. But what did they do?
They were just kind of like, oh, you haven't been in a movie yet?
Oh,
like
give me a
this-
break.
She big dog, yeah. But what was I gonna say? Back to boyfriends who hate you. Oh, like there are things that Chris did. Like, I mean, I don't know if I've ever like told this story, but this is a story like I bring up, and even when it happened, like we went skiing when we first started hanging out, and I like had like just broken up with like a boyfriend who hated me, which is fine. Like I hated him too. Like honestly, he's a fine guy. He's perfectly fine. I'm sure. I hope
Probably
he's
just
happy.
weren't meant for you.
Yeah, because we hated
Sometimes
each
you don't
other.
align.
But anyways, we went skiing, and I had gone skiing with him too, like before, which was like really fun. Like that first boyfriend took me skiing for the first time, and like everything like that, and like he took me on like a
He's going like not with you. He's
exactly
like right in front of you.
Exactly.
Or he took you skiing because he doesn't want to
No
talk to you.
Exactly. So then
He's like, keep the helmet on,
Chris takes me
Caroline.
skiing, and I get really cold, and I'm like, I'm sorry, I have to go in. My like feet are really cold. Like,
I'm so cool.
and so we go into like the little like lodge, and I'm like, I'm sorry, my feet are just so cold, I can't feel them. So he's like, take off your boots. So I took off my boots, and he put my toes inside his
coat
and to his skin to warm up.
Was he like this?
My toes?
And you're
Oh,
like,
that's
my
so
I was like,
other
that
boyfriend
is
would have been down the mountain by
The
now.
other boyfriend was doing loops.
And how much into the relationship was this?
We like maybe like a couple weeks of hanging
And he's
out.
touching your feet
I
and
think
giving up his
so-
coat.
It was just so, there's like
Chris,
little things like
you
that.
dog.
Like,
It's
there's- it was like little like he just like is like so like
thoughtful.
yeah, and like just like does things that like only someone who really cares about you.
Well, that's the thing. I think it's very obvious when a boy likes you, like you'll know because he's doing stuff like that.
And that's like the one piece of advice every time people talk about like their boyfriends, I'm like, if he likes you, he's gonna make it work.
Yeah.
Like if you're like fighting to make this work, if he likes you, he's gonna make it work.
Yeah.
Yeah, totally.
Yeah.
So you went on Grace's podcast at Unwell.
Love.
How was it over there in Unwell Land?
So this like it wasn't like an Unwell studio. It
Okay.
was like they rent an apartment in the East Village, and
cool.
it's
That's
like a
cute.
walk up. So like I was out of breath. But it is like a
I'm
really
here.
cute.
Yeah, I've been there. It's really
Yeah, it's really cute.
Yeah.
And
By
they
the way,
do.
longest pod on Grace, right? Wasn't it 2
It
episodes?
was 2 episodes, which I was shocked by. And they do
Talked for
Hallie.
so long.
Really?
Can you say her last
Hallie
name?
Batchelder.
I haven't met her in real life. And I say this every time she comes up on a podcast. Everyone has the nicest things to say about her.
She's the
Yeah.
best.
I would love to meet her.
Yeah.
She's
You
so
would-
real. And
awesome.
She would first of all love you and adore you because
You met her,
have-
right?
Yeah. She is so nice
pretty,
and
cutie
light,
pie.
and just like lighthearted and like love you. Like after
Super
one
sweet.
episode.
Perfect
She just seems like
match for that
honest.
company. I
Yeah.
had the Unwell drink. Let me tell you, I thought it tastes good.
Oh really?
I
Good.
thought it did.
Oh yeah.
So was Grace's studio like set up in her 70s?
Yeah, so like you
Chic.
walk in and it's like this like living room, kitchen, and then they have like curtains around and they have like Hallie's little studio, and I think Hallie even has like a second little studio, but it's like really small.
cute.
Like it's like
Yeah.
like so it's not like it's like this like lavish. It's a really nice apartment.
Yeah.
If you were living there, I'd be like, this is an insane apartment.
Yeah.
I mean,
It's
that
huge.
works for what they're doing.
Yeah,
Like,
it's
they have a few
huge.
Yeah.
But like it's like one big room that they've like put curtains around to make 3 different studios.
Yeah.
Cool.
Like
And then there's like
subdivided.
producers and everything.
Yeah.
in there,
But I think
too.
they're freelance for each
Yeah.
person.
Yeah.
Like, yeah. So it's not like, I guess what I'm trying to say is it's not like this like Unwell thing. It's like very much like we have a freelance producer for Disgraceful. We have our,
Yes. Like when Avery comes here, she'll go in there, record, stuff like that. Like they
love that.
have a bunch of different.
And she's doing well and dandy in the comedy world as well too.
Yeah, she's doing amazing. She's touring. She's doing so great. Like I miss having her here, but I mean, she speaks so highly of Barstool too. Like I think like she really loved working here, and I think she really loves working at Unwell, and I think just like because she's out of town so much, like that one has less of like a like, you know, they don't have like an Unwell office, so it's
Yeah,
less
it's not like
orders.
2 offices
Yeah.
beefing. Oh, the employees.
It's less of like a
I think the one in
culture.
LA is a little different.
It definitely probably is.
Yeah.
And they also like do those trips and stuff. So it's like, but it's like less of like I don't know how to say this, but it's like less of like a lifestyle, which sounds crazy because they are more lifestyle brand than Barstool. But so I think it's easier for like what she has going on now.
Yeah.
Cool.
Cool. Yeah, well, side question, but do you think that like your final goal would be, or like, do you think you have any pipeline to SNL, like something like that? Because I feel like I could like see you on like writing for like, I don't know, something like that. Like, was that ever in the cards?
What's your 5-year plan?
I think if you knew how much SNL writers make, it's like a pay cut.
Oh, so you're like
Really? Yeah. I think all that
Don't clip that. Don't clip that. Don't clip that.
No, it's true. That's not the first time
and
I've heard that.
It's really hard. I've auditioned.
Yeah.
Oh, awesome.
I've auditioned.
What does
2 years
that
ago.
look like?
You like do a show and like there's people there and you like get like they give you a certain amount of time and you go up and you perform and you shit your pants the whole day and you shit your whole your pants.
So you were a nerd.
I was
Just a day of
sick.
shit pants.
Immediately after I was extremely sick because I think it was just all adrenaline.
Yeah.
So I auditioned 2 years ago and like, you know, like it went well, but like I don't know if it's in the cards for me, but like I think that there's so many things that can happen. And like I love my job. So like it's one of those things where it's like I feel really creatively free here and like I have a lot of friends who've worked there. Obviously it's like your dream growing up. It's your dream job.
But that's what I feel like things have changed.
But
like,
also,
because
like,
of
to be
internet,
honest,
yeah,
I
there's so many
watched the
things.
other day and I was like,
2010, like the 2010s were like the last
I
time.
can't.
I honestly like
The
I
last
do
time it
find
was
like
funny.
a lot of the sketches funny. Like Nikki's hosting this week. I know this is coming out in December,
Oh,
but
really?
Nikki Glaser's like, you know,
Love her.
such an incredible icon.
Hilarious.
But you know, like I feel like there's so many other ways. Like I said, like Will and Jack are on that Mindy Kaling show. Like I don't feel like
There's so many-
everything goes through SNL anymore. Like it's not like if you're not on SNL, you're not going to be a famous comedian. SNL said no to Jim Carrey. So it's one of those things where it's like, yeah, I mean, obviously that was my dream growing up, and if that happens, that'd be cool. But like, I also have an amazing job here, and like, I really like the internet's changed, the world's changed. It's like just different now, you know.
Wait, so how old are you again?
I'm 29.
Do you have things that you want to complete before you turn 30?
No, I haven't thought about it
So
at
there's
all.
a thing where it's like a
haven't
30
thought about it at
under
all.
30.
Yeah.
And after I was drinking my weight on Sunday and people were running the marathon, I was like, maybe I
perfect.
should start before I turn 30, I'll run a marathon. I was with my friend Fiona, who we both like.
I don't want to do that.
both took French, and we were like, maybe we should go to France. So do you have any like bucket list things you want to do before you turn 30 that you can think of? Or maybe skydive, maybe.
You know, I always wanted to skydive, but then at a pup punk trip, we were talking about skydiving, and Roan goes, he was like, I care too much about my life. And I was kind of like,
Same.
gee.
Literally.
Same, dude. I would
feel like-
never.
No.
Yeah, and
I
I
don't know.
always wanted to do it when I was younger, and like I should have done it when I wanted to when I was younger because I don't want to do it anymore.
No,
Hell, never wanted to do that.
Especially get on
I'm
that.
like, don't like adrenaline. Yes, I like it in certain senses, maybe like in working vibes, but like, oh, let me jump out of a plane. No, thanks.
I
Shitty
go on
use
roller
of free
coasters
will.
and I perform live. I don't need much more.
Totally.
No.
Performing live, do you have like such a lot, or like after you literally like,
Have you ever
and
gotten
you don't
up there?
drink a lot.
I don't drink a lot.
So,
Well, I
like-
used to, but like it's just like, I mean, this is like so I'm stealing Ray's brand right now, but like my life is so fun I don't have to.
Yeah.
And sometimes people take like offense to that, and it's like no. Like sometimes
No.
I even like I'll be walking around on a Friday or Saturday night and see people going to a bar, and I'm like, my boyfriend will talk about this because he doesn't really drink either, and we're kind of like, oh, like that looks fun, but then we'll do it one night, and I'm kind of like,
And I feel like shit.
it didn't.
You could do it once
stimulate
in
me.
you could do it once in a while.
once in
But
a,
it doesn't stimulate
once
me
in
the
a
way
beaver
like going
moon.
to dinner with my friends do.
No,
Yeah.
do dinner and drinks and like doing that type of stuff is such a vibe, and not like going out and getting drunk at a bar. Sorry, I'm not like saying
no, it's fine.
in
I
a.
do
I'm
both.
not.
Like, I do both. Also,
I'm just saying that is
that's what
so
kryptonite-
unattractive to me.
My other thing too is like, first of all, I hear you, but my other thing too is I'm so fucking crazy. I'm saying crazy shit, as you guys can tell. I'm saying crazy shit all the time. I don't need a drink to say
Yeah.
crazy shit.
Yeah.
I'll say
I don't need
Yeah.
a drink to
I
say.
don't give a shit. And I also will say
but Barstool
we have
holiday
to check
party?
back in with you guys
Yeah.
in 4 years and see where you guys are at.
Yeah, well,
Totally,
I feel
because
like
when
my-
I was 23, like I
Totally.
was getting fucked up
Also,
like all
totally.
the time.
So interesting because Kelly and I also like, yes, we drank in college, but we were also athletes. So like it was kind of like Saturday go hard, and
It was
then
like,
it's
go as hard as you
and
can.
then-
it was like don't drink all week. You only have
Only
one day
it's
this
a
stress
week.
reliever.
only
Yeah,
until,
I
like,
didn't go away to
senior
college
year, I would
either,
like have a
so.
glass of
You
wine
didn't go to
before
college?
Wednesday
I didn't go away to
practice.
college. No.
So like now I feel
I didn't
like
mean it like that. I was just more
No.
of like curious, like
No.
Yeah,
I just
yeah.
didn't go
You
away to
didn't
college.
go to college?
I didn't have that experience of
Totally.
like
Well, I
you
knew you were
were
going away
but
to
it's
school.
interesting because
Yeah.
I think Kelly and I are literally drinking more now than we did in college because we had kind of a regimen of like don't drink during the week and this is that, and now we're balls to the wall. And I think there will be a time where it's like, yeah, that's not.
I even
drinking
think,
is a little bit of a part of your job.
Yes.
With the, I don't think you have to drink, but like going out is kind of a part of your job, and with that, it's very easy to drink.
Also,
Yeah,
like,
it
we have a
slows
good
also
down.
a lot of the
It slows
people
down,
around
actually.
me too. Like even if it's not like a personal, there's just a lot of people that like to do that, like people that I hang out with. But even now, like I think that me like 2 years ago versus me now, like I drink less in the exact moment. Like, I don't feel every need. Like I usually, like, I used to go out and like be like, I'm going to blackout tonight. Like I wanted to drink to forget.
That scares
not
me.
like in a toxic way. Like let's fucking blackout.
Yeah.
Like it wasn't like I wasn't doing it being toxic. Like it was like let's take shots. Let's do this. Like, let's just,
you're trying to
run our
fun.
bodies to the ground. But like now I want to like walk into my apartment.
It's kind of like eating.
I want to make it home.
It's kind of like, well, also you don't want to get kidnapped. But it's also kind of like you can eat junk food when you have a fast metabolism. Like, there's a lot of brain damage with alcoholism. Like, it's
poison.
It's poison.
Okay.
Every time you black out, apparently you get a little bit of brain damage, is what they say. I know, not to scare anyone.
Even when you take a sip, like it's not good for you. Even when you
Permanent?
My grandpa
I saw a
had
video.
crazy dementia super young because he was like
An
a really
addict?
heavy drinker.
Yeah.
So like now in my head right
Well,
now, like my immediate thought goes two ways. So it's either like I'm either gonna run this into the ground now, I feel like, and just like keep doing it, or just like do I have to cut?
How many days a week are you like going that hard?
Oh, now like 2.
See, that's like not. That's not an alcoholic to me.
Yeah, no, not at all.
Like, there's people who will go through 2 handles of Tito's a week because they're avid. That's when it becomes brain damage and alcoholism.
Drinking alone in your apartment, blacking out, like that's where I'm like, we just want to make sure everything's good.
Yeah.
I think there's so. Here we go. But
Do it. I
think
love
there's.
it.
I think there's. So I'm somebody who does believe in moderation. Like
Agreed.
I do. I think
everything in
there.
moderation.
Yeah, everything in moderation, and if you're not an addict, you know that you're not an addict, and like whatever. There is levels to being a functional alcoholic, and
Totally.
like, is it the most ideal situation where people think that it's like normal to, I hate the word normal, but like to come home every day from work and have a glass, and like that can teeter, like that can be identified as like a functional
Agreed.
person who indulges in substances. Like having a substance every day in your life to kind of give you that little buzz
And that can be
is
anything.
addictive.
That can be
can be your
even just
phone.
drinking.
It is. It is. Like you're trying to get that little buzz. I mean, that's just how it is.
That can be posting an Instagram every night, getting the serotonin.
So and also too, another thing I like to, what has been told to me as well, and sort of made it a little challenging, but like, don't think it can't happen to you. Like, don't think that you can't go there.
I think
because anybody's capable. Like, you're not better than the freaking average alcoholic.
Totally.
Like, there is levels to it that you can go down, and you don't even realize that you're going there.
Also, I think more and more people, you realize when you grow up, at least, you're like, oh, that dad's an alcoholic, that like, or you realize how many people are alcoholism is intertwined. I'm like, la la la, intertwined in their literal blood. Like, you realize more and more people are related to people who have it.
Yeah.
They say it's not hereditary, but I don't know if I believe that.
Do they say it's
think
not
it is.
hereditary?
They say it's not hereditary, but you know what? My brother was a spitting addict, just like my father. So
Yeah,
I don't know
find that
if
hard
that's.
to believe.
I know, but
I thought it was
wanna-
a gene. I thought addiction was a gene.
I
No,
thought so too.
Let's see.
alcoholism
Yes, it
does have.
Oh.
Well, alcoholism. My brother liked drugs.
Oh.
That's, I think.
Just
addiction.
I don't know. I mean,
Addiction is not hereditary.
Really?
I don't think so.
I think it is.
Nature and
Is
nurture.
addiction hereditary?
Yeah,
I'm
well,
just
I feel
curious.
like too. I think that like just a lot of the ways that everyone copes is through alcohol, and like
Yeah, that's not good.
you think that you think it's normal because it surrounds you in your
Addiction
everyday
in
life
general,
growing
not
up, but it's
alcohol.
not everyone's everyday life. But yeah, I think that it's like a choice you have to make every day. Like sometimes I really want to go to the bar and get a drink
just
when I go
wish-
home, and then I'm like, I don't really need that. I can just go and have a Coke.
Yeah, I just wish, like, especially for like single people and like happy hours, like I wish we
That's how people
normalize
are
something
meeting.
else. Like, I know this is gonna sound crazy, but I wish we'd normalize mushrooms over drinking.
Yeah.
It's better for you. It's
Yeah.
more fun. And
Amsterdam, let's all go and do
like,
that.
I just wish that, like, as a society, because drinking is so normalized, you can be.
Yeah.
You.
Well,
I've
I
seen
think
Mad
You know
Men.
the
I think it's the
THC
most
rates.
destructive.
THC rates have gone up. I mean, like sales wise, like $1 billion.
Wow.
Like in I think.
I mean,
Maybe I'm just
they're
fucking
popping
saying
up
shit.
everywhere.
I don't know, anything
Dispensaries
you say,
are
I
popping up
believe.
everywhere.
The alcohol sales have gone down. The THC has gone up.
Because you don't get hungover the next. Like
Right.
you're not hungover, maybe groggy, but
Like
you're
the
not
nowadays.
hungover.
I
Yeah.
also wish like there was more, like you said, it's so normal. Like there's, especially if you do, your job is to like meet people, not like us, but like if you work in like a big bank and you have to meet people and sauce them up.
If you don't get a drink, it's almost weird because it's like, oh, you have a problem.
Yeah, you feel like an outcast.
Them up and go to dinner and get them drunk.
One of my guy friends just got promoted and he was saying that like he's so exhausted. He wasn't even going out this weekend because he was like, all I'm doing every week is going and hosting happy hours and drinking and staying up. And he's like, and when you're in it too, and you know, like you genuinely are enjoying it, you don't stop. And now it's
when you crash, you're playing.
Everyone's looking for like to feel better about themselves, and like this is like a really hard part about like not drinking a lot is like if you don't want to drink, then everyone's like, oh, you're judging me. And it's like, no, I'm not. I just don't want to. And it's like, they just want to feel better and feel enabled. And it's like, but I don't even think you have I'm not even saying you have a problem. I don't care. I don't even care.
Isn't that interesting?
I don't want to.
No, it's funny.
I feel like I get that a lot.
Like that because usually
people
if I hear
if
someone's like, I'm not drinking, I'm literally like jealous of them because I'm like, wow, you're in this
so
social
much fun.
setting, having so much fun.
But I don't care
need
that
to,
other
like,
people are drinking. Like, I don't even, like, even if, like, alcohol is poison, I think it's poison, but like, even if someone gets it, like, I literally don't care. If anything, I'm like, you know, like, those drinks are expensive.
Okay.
Like, we're not splitting the bill.
So do you drink at all? Do you have occasion?
Yeah, like on Halloween, like I
Barstool holiday party.
Barstool holiday party, probably the most I've drank in a, like
Let's
for
do
Halloween,
shots.
I had one drink. On Halloween, I had one
Yeah.
drink, and then like my boyfriend was holding a beer, and he went to get another one, so I like finished his Miller. Like,
And not just plug in the slot, but like the slot was what kind of the best is like 3 to 4 drink. I mean, my
see
tolerance
to me,
is
I'd be
really
blackout.
high.
3 to 4 drinks, I'm blackout.
Depends on your
Really?
tolerance.
Because I don't drink. But like that, I had one drink on Halloween, and then the last drink I had before that was probably 2 weeks before one drink.
That's crazy.
So one
like,
drink,
I
you're
could
like
drink.
feeling it.
Yeah, like I wouldn't say I'm
like in your cheeks to get a little warm.
yeah, probably.
Depends, I guess, what
That's
I
my
would say,
favorite
like, 3
feeling.
drinks a month.
Wow, that's
3 drinks a month.
That's so healthy.
Well, that's freaking amazing.
Max.
Okay, this is like
I resonate with that.
I genuinely, like, I don't mean to sound ungrounded or untethered, but I don't know what I would do on the weekends if I wasn't going out.
But that's what I mean, and it's because we've normalized drinking as a society.
I want to be sober so bad, but I have no reason to be. Like, and it's so hard when you're like, I don't want to drink, and then people are like, oh, why? And then I'm like, I just don't like it.
What I will say though, what I will say about this, and this is something you realize when you stop drinking, is there are drinking friends and there's non-drinking friends. And when you stop drinking, you fall out with your drinking friends. Nothing happens, but you just realize, like, there's a group of girls that I was closer with when I drank, and they just go out every weekend. They're single, you know, meeting guys, super fun. Like, they're the coolest girls ever. Yeah. And it's like, now if I want to keep up with them, like, I have to really go out of my way and find an activity for us. And it's hard. Like, there are drinking people, like, and if you are to become sober, you'll probably end up finding different friends.
Totally.
Yeah. I think that's like that's adult friendships. Yeah. Evolving, weeding out. Like, even some people, I like to stay out later, and I don't see some of my other friends who don't like to go out as they, like, when I'm starting a night at 11, like, there's friends who are like turning in at 11:30. Like, even like, I feel like in that way, I've like lost those friends.
Sorry, I was playing with a thing. Wait, so we have a fun game. Wait, how long have we been going for? A long time.
Pretty long.
We have a fun game for you.
Okay.
So it's fuck, marry, kill. Bang, marry, kill comedians.
Bang, marry, kill. But we don't have to do it based off of like what they look like.
It's more like if they have a great set or stories.
Yeah.
Like, okay, you know, like this guy had a really funny joke. I'd bang that joke or marry that joke.
Okay, so it can like kind of be based off that.
I guess also, who was what's the best joke you've ever heard? That'll be my last question.
You want to know what comes to mind? And like, this is like not like a famous comedian, but he's famous. I lied. My friend Sean Millay has this really fucking funny joke about how his grandma died and then her Facebook got hacked and started selling Ray-Bans. That's just like what's popping into my mind right now.
And does he tell it really funny?
It's really funny. But like, a favorite joke?
Do you think it's about the joke or the delivery? And how it's said.
I mean, I think delivery almost is more important than joke, which is kind of crazy to say. But I mean, I think Nikki Glaser is the funniest person alive. And she has a really, in her new set, that her like new special that will come out, she has a really funny like 10 minutes on Ozempic and like fat celebrities, and it's so funny. And it's tasteful. It's very tasteful.
Good.
I love
it's
that.
So funny.
I love her roast.
She's so
Somehow
funny.
they're like sweet. Like, I don't know.
Because
I would be honored. Yeah.
I think it's celebrity.
It literally is. Okay, wait, and I have one more question too. When you if you spiral, if you're having a bad day, do you make that into a sketch, do you think? Or like, do you more like go to your songbook?
If I'm depressed, I'll write like a song that like will never see the light of day.
Fuck, you're like singing in your like shower, like crying.
I have anger issues. I think that's the best part about journaling is like I really do have anger issues.
Like,
and like people
burn book.
I think like I've really done a good job of, because if someone gets mad at you, and I've said this before, but if someone gets mad at you, the best response is not to get mad at them.
No.
The best response is, especially as a woman, everyone will call you crazy.
Yeah.
The best response is to look at them and be like, are you okay?
Yes,
Yeah.
confused.
Are you hungry?
Are you okay?
Yeah, like, do you need something?
It's like you're kind of
Or
like,
just be like,
or like you're being,
be like,
especially a man, you're being really emotional right now.
Yeah.
It's like freaking me out.
Is everything
I
all
love,
right?
or like that's the best being. No, it's almost like
That's
kind of
awesome.
twisting on them, being like you're.
It's almost like
Exactly. So-
extreme manipulation.
Yeah,
The
literally.
anger,
It's like
I feel
so
like
gaslighting.
I like making music, angry music.
Yeah.
Oh,
we
that
do
ties into pop
That's
punk.
hilarious to me.
Yeah, singing is really like I mean, you would know
Healing.
this. It's
Oh,
euphoric.
I sing all the time.
Especially like a freaking like in school we call it scrouting, scream belting.
Your squad can hype you up. Your best friend can hype you up. Your mom can hype you up, but they can't tackle your finances.
That's not in their wheel card.
That's where my best friend, Experian, comes in. Your new big financial friend. It helps you stay on top of your FICO score, helps find ways to save, and helps find credit cards that match your lifestyle all in one app. That's a no-brainer, people. With all the credit cards on the market these days, you need Experian to help you pick the right one just for you. And here's the clutch move. Some of those cards are labeled no ding decline. That means if you're not approved, your credit score stays safe. I'm telling you, that's legit.
That's legit right there.
That means that your credit score can't go down or anything because you have this app helping you out.
So download the Experian app and share it with the fam because you could use a big financial friend. Applying for no ding decline cards won't hurt your credit scores if you aren't initially approved. Initial approval will result in a hard inquiry, which may impact your credit scores. So download Experian today, people.
This comes out in December. What day is it? When
Oh, I'm trying to get them to do all I
This
Want
comes
for
out December
Christmas.
4th, and Pop Punk is performing on December
18th.
18th. So come out.
The
and
Racket.
Pop Punk it out.
I'm
okay,
so
let's
excited.
get into FMK.
all right.
Ooh. Okay, so we have Chloe Fineman, Veronica Slowakowski, and Taylor Tomlinson.
I'm marrying Taylor Tomlinson in a heartbeat. Taylor Tomlinson's an amazing joke writer. I hate that you're making me do 3 girls. Can I just say that? That's really fucked up.
It alternates.
Okay, marrying Taylor Tomlinson in a heartbeat. She's an amazing writer. She's so incredible.
Love Veronica's outfit
She
in this.
grew. I love
She
Veronica,
looks
and I love
beautiful.
Chloe's outfit. I actually love all 3 outfits. They're all 3 beautiful girls. And Chloe and Veronica. This is hard. I don't know either of them.
Does
I've never
Veronica
met.
do skits online?
Yeah.
So funny.
So
She's-
funny. Yeah, I see her skits all the time.
Yeah,
But she doesn't really look like that.
She's on SNL now, too.
Yeah, they both look beautiful. Oh no, I don't know either of them. I think I'm gonna. I mean, I know their comedy. I just have never met either of them, so like I can't go off of anything like that. I have friends
so
who are
blonde
friends
and
with
brunette.
Veronica.
So do you like
I might have to fuck
Do
with
it
her
on
because I love
outfits.
her impressions, but I really like all 3. I feel really
Veronica?
bad.
So funny.
Andrew Schultz, Andrew Santino, and Trevor Wallace. Now, the only one I have any personal connection to is Andrew Schultz. He DM'd me when I got hired at Barstool, and he was very freaking nice, and I know he loves his wife.
So
Mary.
So
but
he's
also
low-key
kill.
marriage material.
Yeah. Boom.
Andrew Santino.
Andrew Santino is so fucking
Funny.
funny.
So
and he
funny.
seems like he would be like the most down-to-earth, kindest person.
And so, unfortunately, like, I have to kill Trevor Wallace. But I don't want to. I don't want to kill anyone.
No, I think that's valid. Wait, that's so fun. Like, do you think that they go home and just like crack jokes to their wives? Or
Their wives are probably like, we're tired of this. I was here all day with the kids.
Yeah, or they're probably like, why aren't you being funny to me, but you're being funny to everyone else?
Yeah, totally.
Wait, do you
no,
think...
I'm sure that they like all have amazing marriages.
Is Trevor also was on with Hannah Montoya?
Yeah,
Nice.
that's who that was.
Nikki Glazer,
No.
Hannah Verner, Whitney Cummings.
Oh, your
I'm marrying Hannah because she's my freaking girl.
Yeah,
Like,
she rules.
Hannah forever. Hannah and Caroline forever.
Yes.
I'm fucking Nikki Glazer because she's
Hot.
I mean, look at her.
Yeah.
Also, Nikki Glazer is like my idol. Like, if like you know how people feel, and I feel this way about Miley Cyrus too. But like
Yeah.
how people feel about Miley Cyrus. Like, I'm obsessed with her. I was obsessed with her before I met her, and then
Love.
it's like Meet Your Heroes.
I think this made Barstool a roast. Like, you could be like the Nikki Glazer.
I could
think that you
never
could-
be Nikki
yes,
Glazer.
you could. I think that you could
There is
write
no
as
one
gracefully as her.
I
Yes,
like
you
Nikki
could.
Glazer.
When did she, and like, I love her story too because she was doing comedy for so long and only popped off, I feel like, for the.
She deserved to pop off so much earlier, but like but like you know what? That's okay God's plan, you know?
Literally.
Whitney, this is an incredible photo of Whitney.
Yeah.
Whitney looks beautiful.
Everyone looks
that
stunning.
yellow is so beautiful. I met Whitney. She's really sweet. I didn't know she had those tattoos. I like them.
She's a goddess.
Such a sweetheart to my girl Grace, but I'm sorry, like Hannah's like
Yeah.
Like
No,
I would die
would
for
have a
Hannah.
By the way,
with
none of this
Cummings
is
and Glacier.
none of this is
I know
literal.
I'm taking it so seriously. I feel bad.
I do that.
Okay, next.
Pete Davidson, Bowen Yang, and Marcello Hernandez.
Marrying Bowen,
Marcello's
fucking
funny.
Pete, killing Marcello.
What?
Love.
No
Next.
Wow.
Delaney Rowe, Mary Beth
Oh guys,
Barone, and
stop! I
Sabrina
like all
Breer.
three of these girls.
We knew.
I love them
We're
all.
making you turn
We
those
fucking
gears.
I'm gonna marry Mary Beth because she's oh my god, I'm so obsessed with Mary Beth, and like I've been a fan for so long, and also like blonde and brunette. That's a thing for life.
Love.
I'm gonna fuck Sabrina because she's so funny and so sweet and no, I don't want to do this one.
Okay,
'Cause
next.
look at Delaney, like they're awesome, they're all great.
Yeah.
but I am gonna
both.
marry. I will say I'll marry Mary Beth.
How about we just do maybe bang and then marry?
I know I'm really bad at this because if like I know them, I feel bad. Like obviously I'm not gonna kill Delaney.
Also,
I'm
like-
obsessed with Delaney.
Yeah, no, I get it. Theo Von, my boy, Stavros.
Stavros. Oh my god, girl.
Stavros. And Shane Gillis. Who else?
Marrying Shane, heartbeat.
Love.
Old Irish guy.
I think I'm gonna
Kind.
fuck Stavros, but I really love Theo Von. I do.
too.
I love
I
his
love
podcast.
him.
I hear great things about
Best
Theo.
weekend.
But I'm just like, first of all, I'm obsessed with Shane and Stavros. Like I just happen to like be obsessed with them.
Yeah.
But I do really like Theo Von a lot.
I
So you're
love.
killing Theo, but like
No, I don't want to kill him.
Kill him
Can he be
nicely.
my
Give him, like, a
mistress?
poison berry.
Don't kill him. Wait, Shane is
He
killing
would probably love to be your
Next.
mistress.
Heidi Gardner, Ego. I don't know how to.
Oh my god, I love these three girls. Vanessa Bayer I'm marrying. I'm obsessed with Vanessa Bayer. Vanessa Bayer had a TV show that everyone needs to go stream it. It calls I Love That For You. It only got one season. It deserved 100 seasons. It was so fucking funny.
Her smile is already pulling me
She's so
in.
incredible. I love Vanessa
Heidi's
Bayer.
stunning.
Heidi Gardner
Ego
is
stunning.
the
Ego,
most
great.
most underrated SNL cast member of all time.
Yeah.
Who?
is?
I go?
Heidi Gardner, in my opinion.
Okay, Heidi. And your pink
Is this
bob.
Igo?
All right,
No,
next.
Igo, that's what I thought. Okay.
Igo.
Um,
Hey!
oh my god, how'd you find my
Barnes.
3 crushes?
Rick Glassman, Chris Barnes, Tim Dillon.
Wait, these are my 3 crushes. If I could have 3 husbands.
really?
Marry them all. They better be happy.
If I could have 3 husbands.
If you had 3 husbands, do you think you would rotate them daily or do like monthly or weekly?
Or
I
you
think
do them
weekly
all
for
at
my
once.
cycle, like I would say like I love someone for a week and then I move on.
Or like for when you're ovulating?
Yeah.
Whichever
my
one.
luteal
All
phase.
All right,
three.
what do you got?
Marrying
Rick,
Chris, marrying
or-
Chris. It's so weird to say fucking Rick because like I'm friends with him. I love him so much. Well,
Rick.
maybe I want to marry Tim. I think he's the richest one.
I mean,
Tim is richest.
There you go. Sorry.
No,
Chris.
obviously I'm marrying Chris, obviously, and I'm fucking Rick. I'm sorry.
Okay.
Also, you don't want the last name Dylan.
Why? I like that last name.
No, 2
Love.
first names.
Oh,
That's
this is
untrustworthy.
impossible.
Marrying Amy.
What?
Wait, read the names for the listeners.
Okay,
Tina
so
Fey, Amy Poehler, Maya Rudolph.
all the best.
The
Marrying
literal
Amy.
OGs.
I want to be on Amy's pod. I love that podcast.
I'm having a threesome with Maya and Tina. I'm sorry.
No, you can't pick these.
Yeah, I
These are
know.
unreal.
If you had to pick Maya or Tina.
Ben's like, but if you had to.
I will say I reread Bossy Pants 100 times. Like I've read it 100 times, so I kind of feel like Tina. But like Maya, like have you
Okay,
guys seen her
number
sing?
Maya
five.
Rudolph.
No,
Maya's dead. Carol
No!
Look at
Yes.
this guy. Cut
No.
throat.
Drewski, Matt Wright,
Drewski.
Benito
Marrying
Skinner.
Benito Skinner, heartbeat, no
Wait,
question.
can I ask questions? Okay, actually, you do this first.
Go for it.
Oh, no. I was just going to say, like, Benito Skinner's been all over my For You page.
Yeah, he's
and
so
I know I
fucking
can just
funny.
look him up.
He's so funny. Look
Who
him up.
is, what is
He has
he?
a TV show. He's incredible. He's like an Instagram. He was like a sketch
yeah.
Instagram comedian, but now he like.
I've been
actor
seeing
TV
his
show.
pod clips everywhere.
He's like
That-
he's actually my other person that like I look up to.
yeah,
so
he's
much.
literally like, okay, girl.
He's so fucking funny, and he's so hot.
So hot. Is he
Drew's-
straight?
No,
Okay, why is Matt Rife smiling like that? I'm
I
sorry.
cannot stand Matt Rife.
Drewski or
Cannot
Matt, who you
stand him.
killing?
can I say something? I actually really don't know much about Drewski.
What?
I know everyone says that he doesn't come across my page, but everything I've seen of him, I'm like when he dressed up in whiteface, it was so funny. So I think I'm gonna say
so
fuck
funny.
Drewski.
Could have been Rex.
Also, his trio's
But
like
can I say
him,
one thing about Matt
Kevin
Rife?
Hart. Yeah.
I do think his crowd work clips are good, and I do think they're good.
Yeah.
yeah.
People are a little harsh on him.
Well, I think he got put in that one look was bad for him a little early on. With
Yeah,
the-
he's had bad looks, but like his
But
like
I think
crowd
he's
clip-
funny too.
You know what
yeah.
it is? Just to like
I think
crack up so much at your own
I know,
shit.
I know,
It just like gets corny.
So you're killing Matt. Next.
I know. I hate this.
Do you
game.
think that, would you
That's
want your
it.
name to be Benito, Ben? For a full name, or Benjamin?
Benito.
Benito!
Oh, rip
Okay,
it.
now we're doing Get Stumped, which is just a fun game, and you'll see. Just questions.
Okay.
It's just
Let's get into it.
Have you had a villain arc? If not, do you want one?
I think in other people's lives I've had a villain arc.
Me too.
But what I would say to them is like,
Grow up.
let's go story for story. Let's have an innocent bystander. You say your story, I'll tell my story. I'm sure I'm the villain in your story, but like when they hear both sides,
Who's the villain?
please.
Totally.
Who's the villain now?
And I think like I have the ability to be mean, but I think like I only really share it when people deserve it. So
Yeah, I feel like I have a villain arc for sure. I'm not proud of it, but
but the thing about
I feel
my
like it
villain
was
arc
just
is
needed.
I think my villain arc is deserved. Sorry.
No, totally.
So I'm actually kind of proud of it. I think
yeah,
I'm fine with it.
totally. I wouldn't do it
Really
again though.
I don't think I have one, but I want one.
Anyone I've done wrong where I know I've done wrong, there was a girl in college where there was shit. Both things were said. We've talked on the phone. We talk on the, we're
I've
yeah.
squashed
We're girls.
every
No,
single villain arc
girls.
I've had. Like I don't.
Yeah.
I don't
the
have
only
any
people
beef.
I have
No
squashed
active
things
beef.
with are people I don't care about.
Yeah.
Correct.
Literally
I don't think of
same.
anyone.
Next question.
What's the dumbest hill you're willing to die on?
I don't care.
Yeah,
I know, I don't
I
give
don't
a
care that
fuck.
much to die in a hill really at all. Because if I'm like, if
Girl, I want to die in a
if
mansion.
we're going like back and
Yeah.
forth, then I'll literally be the first one to be like, okay, you care too much.
Yeah.
Get away from
yeah,
me.
literally, I want to die in a mansion. So there's no.
I'm not gonna fight anybody on something like
I don't care.
Don't care.
I don't know. I feel like the only hills are like personal weird hills that like maybe just like things I should just like.
Is that
I,
bad?
Like I like convinced I have nodes, like something like that.
You don't
Like,
have
I don't
nodes.
have nodes, but like
don't have
I'm gonna die on the hill that I have nodes.
You know what? I'll say it.
What are notes?
Okay.
The hill I'll die on. Wash your damn face.
Dude, I was gonna say, fucking stop being dirty.
Why are people not washing their face anymore? You know that?
Who's
Yes.
not washing their face?
People don't wash their face anymore. They're like, it doesn't work.
They're just using the head and
What do you
shoulders
mean it doesn't
down.
work?
Like they don't.
Wash your damn
We
face.
naturally cleanse.
Why don't you
our
just take a
face.
shower?
Nothing feels better than going to get.
Yeah.
Take a
I know,
shower and
agreed.
change
water,
your
a
sheets.
little soap up in there.
That's the hill I'll die on. Wash your damn face.
Yep.
there we go.
And don't smell.
Don't smell.
And when the
Sometimes people have
weather
problems.
gets
though.
hotter, put on more deodorant. Thank you.
Just
Next.
get better hygiene.
All right, next.
If your inner monologue, did I say that right? If your inner monologue was voiced by a celebrity, who would it be?
Ugh, I don't know.
Probably like Alvin from Alvin and the Chipmunks.
Yeah. maybe-
Theodore.
Mine's
Theodore.
like Jim Carrey from The Grinch.
No, actually, you want to know what mine is? I take it back. Mine's like a kid's character, like, hi. Like Marcel the Shell.
Or
You
mine's
know what
like
that just reminded me of?
mine's like damn.
Stuart.
Karen's like,
Stuart?
hey, look girly up there.
Little Stuart. Stuart Little.
No. Stuart. Was that in Living Color?
What?
That sketch? Whatever. You don't get it.
Totally.
Too old.
Right.
Too
Was that
old.
yours? Oh, that was good. I liked it.
Okay.
I don't know, but probably someone who's like
Maybe your sister.
like my
Erin.
best friend. Yeah.
Oh, maybe me. It's me. I'm like, fuck you, motherfucker. Okay, and that's it. Those are all of our questions. That was such a fun episode, Caroline. And
Yeah.
we got into a lot. We got into like
Gabbing.
religion and like, and you know, love.
Hey, don't cancel
Yeah.
me.
And I want to come on
Embarrassment.
again, and I want to like do bits with you.
Yeah,
We will.
If
wanna
you ever
bit
need
it up.
actors, we would be great.
Yeah.
We should
I
do a
always do
drinking
that.
game and get fucked up.
Me and Ray drinking game.
Thank you so much for listening. We love you guys. Like, subscribe. See ya.